HBCU, stand up. Like Jefferson. Hey, go. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Either from the SWAC or the MEAC. Come on. CIAA or the SEAC. HBCU is where the beat we compete, but we're family. They're from the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA or the SEAC. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better. You can be from the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA, or the SEAC. At the end of the day, we got your back because we're family. We're family. From the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA, or the SEAC. It don't matter where you're coming from, because we are still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Come on. HBCU and say this real loud. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? My HBCU better than yours. You're from the SWAC, on the MEAC, CIAA, or the SEAC. HBCU is where the beat we compete, but we're family. You're from the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA, or the SEAC. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family.
Hey! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, I'm Anthony Brown, and this is Monique Robinson, and we are here again for another HBCU Alumni House Party. So glad you can join us again. September 29th, man, the clock is just ticking. The days are just going away. It's getting darker now. The time is changing. How you doing?
I am good. Trying to catch up. I feel like I have not caught up at all.
Why is that? Look, you probably still celebrating from the game last weekend when you was gone doing your 1-2.
Yeah. I realized that I am entirely too old to be screaming and yelling at bands like I'm still in college.
You traveled in luxury. I heard you had a limousine.
Yes, we had I think it was an expedition limo. It was nice. It was nice, and it had like a little bar. I don't drink, but the bar, they enjoy.
Hey, kids, what's happening from all the way from Pittsburgh, PA, and what's going on? Vanessa, our good friend from New York City. Matter of fact, we even got someone else with Vince right now. This guy. He got some FAMU rattler in his house. He hosting, and I'm like, man, I don't want to hear that trash talking about no FAMU and that. Fam who?
Oh,
what is it? Let's say fam who? Was it you speak up a little loud? I can't hear you.
That's not nice. That's not nice.
Listen, so today, Monique, we are talking about from singers to aristocrats.
Okay.
This music city has it all.
They do. And
listen, so we're going to Nashville, Tennessee. We have some great HBCUs in this city, but two in particular that we're going to be talking about today is Tennessee State University and Fisk University. So that's amazing. We're going to be talking to some alumni and to some I think we got somebody from admissions from Tennessee State. And then wait, later on in the show, you know how we've been spinning the wheel for the hotels?
Yes.
Right. We got the man himself, Bobby Denby, the founder and president of HBCU Hotels, who's going to be with us today as we spin the wheel for the final time. We've been spinning the wheel for the past 8-9 weeks. We've been spinning the wheel. We're giving out a free night. As long as you made a donation to the HBCU Alumni Cares over the last several months, since February 1st until 3 o'clock this afternoon, we've been putting your name in the hat, and we're going to spin the wheel today, and we're going to give away another night on us. As long as you make your hotel reservation for the weekend, you got one night on us. So it's pretty cool.
I'm winning today because the owner's here. I'm winning.
Listen, all right. So listen, we're not gonna hold you. We got a lot we want to cover tonight. Let's see what else we want to talk about real quick.
Oh God. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if he's playing a trick and he's paused or if we are really paused.
Ooh.
You. It froze. I was like, okay, did he do this because I said I was gonna win?
Oh, I paused on purpose.
You scared?
Right. We also want to let you all know, hey, I know you love scary movies, don't you?
Oh Lord. I don't.
You don't like anybody in the chat like scary movies? Let me know in the chat right now. If you like scary movies, I got another one for you. So we gave away free movie tickets last week from Amazon Prime. Yep. We sure did. We gave away a free movie pass for a free movie screening for Amazon Prime. I think that movie was called Bingo Hell.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a good trailer.
We got another one. I'm giving away another movie pass. So let's check out this movie clip. It's called The Manor.
Oh.
I wasn't ready for this change, but my prognosis isn't good.
You don't belong here.
Don't worry, I'll be okay. Whatever's coming next, I don't want my family to see me like that.
How do you like your new home?
It's beautiful.
Takes a bit of time, but you'll fit right in.
Anyone there?
Are you okay?
Last night, I saw something.
What was it? Not being able to distinguish between what's real and what's a dream. That's a sign of dementia.
Whatever I see at night, it's real. Mom, we all want you to feel better. Why won't you believe me? I need to get out of this place.
The only way you're getting out of here is in a box.
Look at these names. My roommate, she died last night. All the others have died too.
I'm not crazy!
When you experience something disorienting, close your eyes and count to 5. When you open them again, whatever you saw or heard will be gone.
Know about that one.
So, after suffering a stroke, Judith Albright moves into a historic nursing home where she begins to suspect something supernatural is preying on the residents. In order to escape, she'll need to convince everyone around her that she doesn't actually belong there at all. Ooh.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. So now you can win movie tickets for those who just watched that trailer right now. You can start celebrating Halloween early by having you can just listen. Anybody from the Facebook group or wherever you watch us on Twitch, or you watch us on LinkedIn, you watch us on Periscope or Twitter, YouTube, all the things. All of the things. All you gotta do is click that link in the chat right there. You can hopefully get a chance to win a free movie screening on Amazon Prime. But you gotta enter by this Friday by 12 o'clock noon. And if you win, you'll get for next Thursday, you'll get a movie screening pass for Amazon Prime for the movie called The Manor. And after the movie, you'll have they're gonna play, have a live DJ and play bingo virtually and that type of thing. So again, click that link in the chat. And I don't know if Will Packer produced it or not, Elliot. I'm gonna let you look that up. I'm gonna let you know. Elliot said he want to know did Will Packer produce that? I don't know. I'm gonna let you look it up, sir. We want to know. I don't know. So go check it out. Sign up for that movie, and we're gonna see what happens with that. What you think, Monique? You want to go check it out?
That one seemed more scary than the last one. The bingo hell. That lady got snatched in her bed. No.
Right. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, after this break, we are going to come back and we're going to talk with some representatives and alumni from Fisk University. And don't forget to stay tuned a little bit later in the show. We're going to be spinning that wheel one more time for a free night on us. Yep, right here, just to kind of show you one more time. Attend and win, donate and spin a 2021 Classic and Homecoming free night on us compliments of HBCHotels.com. And so we hope that hopefully you are part of that number, and we're going to see your name scroll across the window, and somebody's going to get a free night on us for any homecoming or classic this fall. And we're going to talk to the founder and president a little bit later in the show. But right now, hey, don't touch that dial unless you're hitting that like button, hitting that share button. I need all my Fiskites to meet me in the chat because your school is coming up next.
My HBCU better than yours. Hey, where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? HBCU.
All right, welcome back to the show again. So, a better chance for youth futures, an education consulting service that provides supportive resources to assist scholars to learn how to prepare successfully for their future. That's that lady right there. That's that lady right there. So shout out to her real quick, one of our program partners and our co-host for the show. Now, Fiskites, where are you? I see one in the chat. I see one Fiskite in the chat right now. Hey, I got one. Do I have any more? I need to see my Fiskites in the chat right now so you can make some noise. Listen, she already shouting out the people. She's like, listen, y'all better come on and make some noise. So let me tell you about our guests that are coming up on today's show. We got Jennifer Lee. She's from Chicago, Illinois. She got her undergrad and her master's from Fisk University in 1993 and 1995. Come on, sis. She majored in chemistry. She is a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, got her master's in organic chemistry. She's now a senior account specialist. Let's see. Y'all, show some love. Make some noise for Jennifer Lee. There she go. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Fisk
Awesome. Awesome. So, but wait, we don't just have one Fiskite. We got two. And the other one, her name is Janine Smith. She is from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. She graduated in 1984 as a math and physics major. And let's see what else I got. She's a trustee and chair of the General Alumni Association of Fisk University. Y'all put your hands together. Where'd she go? I think she's here somewhere. I know she can hear it, but hoping she'll get in here in a moment. There she go. How you doing?
Okay.
Welcome, ladies. How y'all? Uh-oh, somebody, y'all already getting some shout outs. Okay, I see somebody waving their hand. Okay. I see you out here. Y'all got some fans. Y'all got some. Welcome, ladies, to the show. How are you today?
Good.
So listen, we're all about Fisk University right about now. Well, first of all, here's the question. Who sang in the choir?
Not me. Did you hear our majors? We were science.
Listen, you don't have to necessarily major in music to be a Fisk Jubilee singer.
Well, typically the Jubilee singers were not scientists.
Awesome. Not a problem at all. So let's talk about a little bit about your experience or your journey or what got you to Fisk University. Jennifer, I'm gonna start with you first. What was your exposure, or what introduced you to Fisk?
Well, I'm embarrassed to say that my boyfriend from Tennessee State introduced me to Fisk. Thankfully I married him, but sadly whatever. He went to Tennessee State, and I didn't want to go to the same college as him, so I chose the B.etter University. I went to Fisk University, and I came down to visit when I was a senior in high school, and I fell in love with the cobblestone and the beautiful buildings, and met a student there who was also a science major, and she told me how much she loved it. And Fisk is associated with Meharry, and at the time I wanted to be a doctor. So I felt like it was the perfect place for me.
Awesome. Okay. So you said, first of all, I love the fact you said the better. We're going to see what happens when Tennessee State comes on the line in a little bit and see what they have to say about that. And what about you, Janine? How did you get to Fisk?
I have a story similar to many that I chose Fisk. I actually chose Fisk sight unseen. I was accepted to many universities, other HBCUs actually, and actually grew up near an HBCU. But my professor, Black history professor, he always talked glowingly about Fisk University. So I decided to go to Fisk sight unseen.
Wow. So you just said, so the moment you stepped on campus, that was the first time you were like, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what it is, mama. And everybody else like, This is where you gonna be? Yeah, this is what it is.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, okay. Wow. All right, here's another question for you. I'm gonna ask you both. Think of your time at Fisk and think about those 4 years or so that you were there. Tell me about that professor. Who was that professor? That one that maybe changed your trajectory and just took you to another, like, it really just opened you like, oh my gosh, this is the one. Let's give that, if we had an opportunity to give them that professor their flowers right now, who would that professor be? Janine, I'm gonna go with you first.
Okay, catch me off guard a little bit. But the professor, the professor who meant a lot to me was a gentleman named Dr. Sykes, very supportive. The math professor there at Fisk University. He was a character in of himself, and some stories I cannot tell on this meeting.
I can't tell it all.
No, but he was very impactful, very knowledgeable guy, and very colorful.
Awesome. All right, Jennifer, your turn.
So I call her my Fisk Delta Mama because she's also a member of Delta Sigma Theta. She also pledged Alpha Beta, and she went to Fisk, and she was a chemistry major. So I still talk to her quite frequently. She was my general chemistry teacher. I arrived in her classroom, and I felt like she was the most dynamic, beautiful person I had ever seen. I could not believe that she was a chemistry teacher. She was a snazzy dresser. She made chemistry sound so exciting. And she loved on me. I mean, she still loves on me, but loved on me throughout the 4 years I was there, to the point where when my father died, my senior year in college, I felt like she carried me across that stage. And it was her and the chair of the chemistry department who encouraged me to stay at Fisk for graduate school when I really had no place else to go, because in my emotional state, I had not applied to anyone's medical school.
Okay, okay. Isn't it
Her
amazing?
name, wait, I have to say her name. Priscilla Smart Evans Morris.
Who you call the name? Yes. Isn't it amazing how we can go to school and we just latch onto it's that professor, that advisor that we can still call on till the day.
That's
Like, you know what? Just
you.
yeah. All right. So now share with our viewing audience, for those who have made, and I don't know if you've never heard of Fisk University, I don't know what rock you've been sleeping up under. I don't even know. But share with our viewing audience real quick. Tell them something besides Jubilee Singers. You know, and the people probably I'm hoping they've heard of the choir, but shame on them if they haven't. Share with our viewing audience something else historic about Fisk University. Whoever wants to go.
I'll start with a couple of quick facts that
Yes.
may be a little unbelievable. There are some great institutions in Nashville, Tennessee. Fisk happens to be the oldest institution of higher learning in Nashville, Tennessee. Also, here's a fact that other HBCUs may not quite like. Only 4 HBCUs are Phi Beta Kappa. Phi Beta Kappa is the most distinguished honor society that there is. Of the 4 HBCUs, Fisk is the first to get their Phi Beta Kappa charter.
That's why y'all elite. Come on, elite. Come on. Come on. Woo! Anything else you want to add, Jennifer?
Well, as you heard from both of our majors, being math and physics and me being chemistry, I don't know if this still stands today, but while she and I were there, Fisk produced the largest number of Black people to go on to get graduate degrees, to go on to get PhDs. I'm pretty sure if we're not number one, we might be number two. That still should exist today, because Fisk students go on to get advanced degrees because we are well prepared from undergrad. And I'm sure that you've heard of all the great artists, not just singers, but James Weldon Johnson that went to Fisk University. I mean, we have a beautiful art gallery on campus that displays some of the art and the artists that went to Fisk. I mean, it's a rich history and culture. And I think that what gets lost from today's children is they're looking for the glam and the beauty and the Taco Bell down in the student union, and are forgetting about the history and the reason why HBCUs were started in the first place.
And why we even exist. So with that, we're going to take a quick moment. We're going to take a look at some video of Fisk University. And again, some of this rich legacy and some of this heritage, so you all can learn more about this amazing institution. Let's go check this out.
Behold the heart and namesake of Music City, Fisk University. Based in Nashville, Tennessee, Fisk is the oldest institution of higher education in the city and continues to change the world for the better. Fisk students, faculty, staff, and alumni have been instrumental in transforming the world across a variety of fields: business, pre-med, technology, education, the arts, music, and social justice. Each year, Fisk University's outstanding faculty and students continue to uphold the university's national reputation for academic and professional excellence. From leading reviewers to top corporations and graduate schools, everyone can agree that Fisk University cultivates the highest caliber of scholars, executives, and leaders. According to the National Science Foundation, Fisk produces more African Americans who go on to earn doctoral degrees in the natural sciences than any school in the nation, and a top 10 HBCU on the U.S. News and World Report. With more than 40% of students involved in corporate internships, Fisk is also ranked number 3 for job placement in the state of Tennessee. Companies such as Google, Apple, HCA Healthcare, Cravath, Swain, and more are all frequent recruiters of Fisk University students. Our team understands that your college choice is one of the most important decisions that you can make for your future. Fisk University strives to ensure that you will gain a significant return on that investment. Our goal is to provide a well-rounded educational experience that you'll not only enjoy, but that will truly prepare you to compete at the highest level, both personally and professionally. We recognize that your choice of college is truly about realizing your dreams, and we are deeply committed to helping you achieve unprecedented success. Along with your peers, dedicated professors, and administrators will become your family, your Fisk family, and we are welcoming you with open arms. If you're interested in joining us, be sure to submit your application today and visit fisk.edu. So, what do you have to lose? You only have amazing opportunities to gain.
At this pivotal time in history, we honor Fisk University's extraordinary contributions to the fabric of American life. A university where some define centuries, some break barriers, some sit in, some walk across bridges, some start Little League teams, some stare into the furthest reaches of space. Some are just beginning to shake things up. Some raise senators, some raise icons, some raise superstars. Some shape global dialogues. Some shape policy. Some are just getting started. Some win medals. Some win prizes. Some sing. Some write poetry. Some compose. Some paint murals. Some build buildings. Some dance. Some still study. All belong to the Fisk family.
That was good.
I'm about to cry. That's how
That
much
was
I
a
love.
great video. May I say one name I would like to add to that? I
Yes.
want to, we couldn't put everybody in that video, but I want to acknowledge my classmate, Kim Whitley, actor and comedian Kim Whitley.
Who's from Cleveland, Ohio? Oh my gosh!
Wow. I'm a fan.
She's also
Listen.
a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Woo! I mean, listen. That was heavy. That right there.
That was good.
I've seen that. Was
I felt that thing.
Okay.
I felt that. I don't even listen.
Listen, if Morgan Freeman can't make you apply to Fisk, I don't know who can.
Okay. Woo, that right there, I ain't even gonna hold y'all.
Okay.
Someone said, wait a minute, let me just put this comment up. Someone said, I love my Fisk family. OMG. That right there, imagine if every HBCU did something like that and to be able to talk about some of the great alumni and all in the different, and y'all didn't skip over, y'all went from different majors, different fields, different disciplines, professions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
that was good.
But it's still talking about the future Fisk guys.
And that's really the beauty of Fisk. When I arrive at homecoming and I see all of those beautiful Black faces across all age ranges, everybody is so successful, doing so well. I mean, HBCU love, and I know they get that at every single HBCU, but at Fisk is so intimate. It's a feeling that you get on an HBCU campus. And I will tell you, as a person who's visited many campuses, not every campus will give you that feeling, but Fisk does.
Okay, so y'all listen. We gotta keep. Oh my gosh, I wish I could talk to y'all forever. I'm gonna have to bring y'all back. one day because I wish I could talk forever about Fisk. Listen. So another part of this program is to not only lift up, an HBCU each week, but to also raise some unrestricted dollars and to support Fisk University, because I believe every HBCU alum can support every HBCU.
Facts.
We got $5, $10 you can spare, and you can donate to somebody else. I love the fact that you give to your own HBCU. So I'm not even talking to Fisk alum right now. I'm talking to everybody else. I'm talking to Tennessee State. I'm talking to Meharry. I'm talking to whoever else. I mean, anybody else. Don't get me wrong. Fisk, y'all can give too. I ain't gonna hold you. But real quick, ladies, share with our viewing audience why we should make a donation to Fisk University.
I'll let the GAFU chair start with that one. I'm sure she has some statistics that will help.
Well, quite simple. We need to keep all institutions viable, but Fisk is very unique that we hold some of the very American paperwork at Fisk University, historical significance. So it's just very important that we remain viable and something that we can turn to when we need to look at the historical perspective of Black America.
Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to share with y'all real quick. Now, last year in 2020, like I always say every year, every week, we talk about the fact last year in 2020, we raised over $138,000 collectively in 6 months for HBCUs. And of that, $812 from 50 people donated to Fisk University. Now, today, we are right now at $140. Campaign goes from Monday to Monday. So we kick off this campaign around 12 o'clock noon on this past Monday, and it'll go until October 4th to 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then it doesn't matter if you are a Fisk alum, if you went to Tennessee State, you went to Wilberforce, Bethune, Wiley. I don't care if you went to The Ohio State University. If you're watching us right now and you believe in what these ladies have shared with you all today, we just dropped the link in the chat right now. I would ask and encourage that you would be so kind. Please, ma'am, please, sir, if you would be so kind and be so generous with us just to think about this amazing institute. You've seen some of the video. You've heard some of the testimony of what this amazing school has done and is continuing to do. Is it not worth you making an investment today?
Additionally, when corporate sponsors are looking to donate to HBCUs, they look at the amount of outside donors. And so it's really important that we support our HBCUs. And of course, I'm going to put that plug in for Fisk. and any other private schools that aren't receiving state funds.
Hey, come on, somebody. She said, let the church say amen. You know, because, you know, we ain't trying to hold you. We ain't trying to hold you. But, you know, some folks down the street, you know, we ain't going to say nothing.
Right. Everybody has $5. And so I am the class agent for my class. And so I bug and beg every year. And so I would implore all of my classmates and everybody from the 90s and anyone who knows me to please donate during this time when our school needs it. And we have been blessed to live through this pandemic. So please consider donating to FISC. Whatever amount will be appreciated.
So again, to all of our watchers who are watching us on Facebook, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, to all of my podcast listeners who are going to catch us on the replay, please, you have until October 4th, 11:59 Eastern Standard Time to still make a donation. Matter of fact, oh, look at Vanessa. Vanessa, my friend Vanessa, her daughter went to Clark Atlanta University. Said, I got 10 on each. Come on, Vanessa.
Thank you, Vanessa.
That's my girl right there. I got some people who will give to every school every week, regardless. Perfect. And I appreciate it so very much. So whatever you all can do, we appreciate it. Listen, I'm not going to hold you all to. You've been here. You've been patient. You've been kind. I'm not going to hold you. We got a lot more guests to come up on the show. Ladies, thank you for taking the time to be with us today. Hopefully you can just stick around, you just go back in your living room or wherever, and you can watch the rest of the show on Facebook or YouTube, but y'all don't have to stay here in the stream. We're going to go on with the rest of the show. But listen, again, Fisk University, Nashville, Tennessee.
Don't make me and Janine sing because
wait, you know what?
We know the words. We won't sing.
We know the words.
We know the words.
Oh, so y'all didn't sing the show because sometimes I will challenge alumni to sing their alma mater.
Now, see, we knew this. We would have brought some Jubilee singers on with us.
Right. You don't want this.
We could have easily arranged that.
You to sing, we will.
Because I got some. I got some people who they'll give an extra donation if you sing.
Oh. It's not happening.
Listen, I'll sing for an extra donation.
I will type out the words as she sings them.
It's teamwork.
Listen, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I appreciate you all being. Wait a minute, somebody just put it in the comment. Wait a minute, somebody said. I guess they said. I guess that must mean they said they must have a Jubilee Singers up there. They must have an alum or somebody who must be in the choir.
Yes, Delaney is married to Raymond Mitchell, who's a Jubilee singer.
Love it.
Next time, I'm gonna have to bring y'all back so y'all can just come on and just bless us with a selection or two. We're not even gonna hold y'all today. Listen, thank you all, ladies.
Thank you.
Everyone else who's watching, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that donate button.
Yes.
To Fisk University. And right after this commercial break, hold on. Let's put it on spotlight.
You see that? It's all the dorms at Fisk. Crossway, Jubilee, Shane, and New Live.
Okay.
Love it.
Okay. Listen, ladies, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay tuned, everyone who's still watching us. We done heard from the Fiskites. Now we're gonna go down the street and talk about and check in with Tennessee State University right after this.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for help with food, healthcare, and other resources.
211, how can I help you?
Call 211 or visit 211.org. 211, get connected, get help.
We are Voya Financial. We're here to help you plan, invest, and protect your savings to get ready to retire better. So how are we achieving this? Voya Retirement is focused on guiding Americans to greater retirement readiness through employer-sponsored savings plans and holistic retirement and income guidance.
We are a diverse provider of retirement solutions, covering all plan sizes, tax codes, and geographies, with a scale and market presence to serve our customers efficiently and effectively.
We win in the marketplace because of our reputation. our breadth of solutions, and our holistic approach to customers' retirement and financial wellness.
We focus on ways that we can help our customers take actions to become better prepared for retirement.
Our offerings and culture are what truly make Voya a different kind of company.
Where we strive to improve the lives of our customers, colleagues, and communities.
We are Voya Financial.
Every day.
Millions of people are connecting.
And even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
and banding together,
we should still make an effort. To get to know each other.
On a deeper level. Father.
Cosplayer.
Mentor.
Actor.
It's time we take a step forward.
Come together.
And discover
how accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Hey! Hey, don't forget about the fact that we got the drawing coming up real soon for the very last homecoming or classic free night on us. Then I'm going to drop it in the chat one more time. If you want to get a free movie, a virtual screening to this scary movie, I don't know if it's a scary movie. Monique thinks it's scary. Called The Manor on Amazon Prime. We're going to drop that link in the chat. Again, momentarily, you got a chance to win a free ticket. Well, a free Amazon link for a screening next Thursday at 6 p.m. Shout out to everybody who supported the campaign so far this year in 2021. To date, we supported 79 HBCUs. We've raised $39,585. We have had nobody break into the top 10 since Bethune-Cookman came in second place, months ago. That was back in June. Mm-hmm. Woo! And Barber Scotia. No one has broken to the top 10 yet, Monique. But we're going to keep plugging at it. We're going to keep plugging at it until the end of the year. Woo! All right. So, let me talk about our next guest coming up. Let me see. I got my notes. I got my notes here. Yeah. Tennessee State University, y'all. We going down the street a little bit. I'm just saying. In Nashville, I was shocked. Did I tell you about the fact the Tennessee State was just here in Northeast Ohio a couple weeks ago?
No.
Well, they played at the Football Hall of Fame for the Black College Football Hall of Fame Classic here a couple weeks ago. And I was driving past my high school. Oh. And what did I look up and see? The Aristocrat of bands of Tennessee State University was practicing in my high school's parking lot.
Oh, I would have stopped and pulled out.
Oh, you know I did. And shout out, I can't think of the young man's name, but they're one of the drum majors of the current band at Tennessee State is a Warrensville Heights, Northeast Ohio graduate. So he went to my high school. I was like, come on. Shout out real quick. Let me show her some love real quick. Hey, Shantae Spencer. Shantae Spencer, she is the alumni chapter president for Tennessee State University right here in Cleveland, Ohio. So I wanted to show her some love real quick. All right. So coming on today's show right now, we got with us. So Tennessee State Tigers, hit that like button and hit that share button. Get the Tigers in the chat. I need to see y'all. So we got coming up from Macon, Georgia, a 2011 graduate, majored in political science. He was the 70th SGA president.
Wow.
He's a member of, and I'm going to forgive him for this one. I ain't going to hold him. Member of Kappa Alpha Psi, Fraternity Incorporated, Alpha Theta chapter, crossed in 2000. Oh, he's number 9. Wait a minute. Is it 09, 13? He got to break that down for me because I don't know what all them numbers mean. He's part of the Collegiate 100. He was also part of the band. How about that?
Okay.
Political director for the Georgia Alliance for Progress, One South CDC, March On, Black Millennials of Flint, Denver NAACP, member of the Lee Chapel AME. Man, I can keep going. This man got a resume. He gave me a resume. Yo, show some love. Put your hands together for Danny Glover. What up, bro? How you doing?
Doing good, man. Hey, Anthony, thanks for having me on. Monique, glad to be on with you. Hey, here to represent Big Blue, Tennessee State University. Let's get it.
Big Blue. Come on, the Big Blue.
Come on, man. Come on. We're here for it.
Listen, wait. He brought some friends along. Hold on, let me find them. Hold on. No, they didn't do. They didn't do the they didn't do the bio. So we're gonna just bring them on. We're gonna just bring them on.
Hey, I'm gonna introduce my guy. This is Harold Moses Love Jr. He's the state representative in Nashville, Tennessee. He's also a Tennessee State University alumni. He's the one that's leading the charge to make sure Tennessee State gets its bag. And when I mean bag, we're talking about federal funding that's been withheld from our public HBCU since about the 70s. So Harold Love, come on up. Thank you, Anthony.
Okay, here he comes. He coming.
I introduced myself. He did that.
Harold, okay.
All right.
You're trying to
Good evening.
Harold, you got to turn your camera on, man. This TV.
I'm driving. That's why my camera's not on.
You know what? Okay, drive. What you gonna do is drive. Good. I ain't gonna hold you.
All right. I just left Bible study.
Oh, okay. Man. What was the word for the night?
We were in 1 Corinthians chapter number 1, verses 14 through 33.
Come on. What was your text? What was your topic on?
No. So our Bible study, we go chapter by chapter, verse by verse, because that's how it's not service. It's actually a Bible study.
So we gonna take a deep dive in that thing. We gonna.
So like the first question was, according to Paul, what should unite us, right? Even though we have differences, what unites, and it's going to be the body of Christ. We should all view ourselves as equals, and when we treat each other differently than that, we're drinking not from the cup of the Lord, but from the cup of demons.
Oh wow!
He said, "What is going to unite us?" Come on, I'm here for it. Come on, Reverend.
That Bible study is deep.
So we always do 3 questions, and the second one was, according to Paul, how do we set boundaries for our own actions?
Doc, listen, that's a whole other show. We're gonna bring you back. I'm gonna bring you back when you can sound. We can take a deep dive in that. And the third person, we got somebody else. We actually got somebody from the campus, from the Big Blue, from Tennessee State. We got Dr. William Smith. I want to say he is the director of admissions, but his title. Man, give me the right title, Doc. Give me the right title.
Assistant Director for Student Graduate Studies.
And he got
assistant director, but the titles don't mean as much as the service.
He got, because y'all, let me tell y'all something. He holding the bag, and I'm gonna tell you the bag that he's holding right now. While Danny and the good Reverend is out here trying to secure the bag, William is there getting the bag and providing the opportunities for some students. We're gonna talk about that in just a moment. But before we get to William, let me go over here to Danny real quick. And Danny, I'm gonna ask you a different kind of question than I asked my ladies from Fifth. I'm gonna ask you, take me back to your freshman year. Tell me something from your freshman year that stood out, that was significant, that made a difference in your freshman year.
Gotcha. Whew. Man, it's not even a situation or a event. It's a person. It's a dean by the name of Dean Peggy Ernest. So I was, in the band, and but I also had these interests in being a student leader and working for the student body. But you couldn't do both and be on SGA. But I had a chance to meet Dean Peggy Ernest. Told her some of my needs, and one thing about it, Dean Ernest made sure that I was taken care of. She made sure that I was able to run for my freshman hall, council and become president. And from there, that was the flame that ignited me. So the biggest moment in my freshman year, and that changed my whole trajectory at Tennessee State University, was Dean Dr. Peggy Ernest. So if she's on, or anybody knows her, man, you tell her I shouted her out and I love her, and I appreciate, her instilling real TSU in me and making sure I could take advantage of the opportunity to, lead the folks in my freshman dorm.
Awesome sauce, man. I appreciate that. All right, let me go over here. I'm gonna go over here and ask Representative. Hey, okay? I know you're driving, so I ain't gonna hold you.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna hold you. But I know you're driving. I appreciate the Reverend Representative Harold M. Love Jr. I love it. Now, take me back to, I'm going to ask you a different kind of question. Let's just go with you are working to secure the bag. Share
Yes.
that. Share with our audience what does that mean for Tennessee State?
All right. So as your audience knows, we have different types of HBCUs. You have your private HBCUs, you have your public HBCUs, and then you have your 1890 land grant HBCUs. And one of the things about the land grant HBCUs is that in the federal law is a commitment from the states to match funding from the federal government. And so these are in what's called our federal matching grants. For every dollar that the school draws down, they're supposed to get one from the state government.
Okay.
If they don't get that, then the federal money is withheld. So it's in the best interest of the state to provide the funding. But what has happened to many of our 1890 schools is that they had to provide the funding themselves, which means that if you had excess revenue set aside for maintaining buildings, providing student scholarships, putting money into the endowment, raising teacher salaries, that money was oftentimes used to make the state match. My father was in the legislature from 1968 to 1994, and he discovered at that time that there was some discrepancies in 1970. He was part of a committee that in 1970 reported this very same thing. So when I got elected in 2012, one of the first things I did was try to figure out how to get TSU their one-to-one match. We got the one-to-one match in 2015, but I was concerned about how much we had missed out on in previous years. A committee that I was charged to chair this year discovered that it's $544 million that TSU has not gotten from the state of Tennessee.
So we out here we don't want to leave no money on the table.
Correct.
Yes.
I love it. Now, Smith.
Yes.
Let's come over here on the campus real quick. How's things on the campus of Tennessee State?
Let's talk about the same situation that the gentleman just mentioned. A guy by the name of John Knight solved the same situation for Alabama State University, my alma mater, and with Alabama A&M.
Okay.
And they fought the same dance that he's mentioning right now for 35 years.
Okay, come on.
Until the case was finally settled. And as a result, it was in the millions of years of neglect and deferment of funds. So I know exactly what he's talking about. And perhaps if you went through the HBCU arena, you would find other institutions like Maryland who had the same situation with Maryland Eastern Shore, Bowie. The same situation happened there as well. So it's just a pattern.
Okay.
Now, what we're doing about it at Tennessee State University, what we're doing right now is providing students with scholarships. And my main focus as the Assistant Director for Community College and Graduate Studies is to get the scholarships to the students. I do extensive traveling. I talk with parents, I talk with students, I talk with pastors, anyone that is involved with children, the success of children. Tennessee State is leading the way right now in providing scholarships. And not only that, has already paid off the debt of students. Students that had mounting debts, that debt has been paid off now. So they can come back to school and pursue their studies.
Oh, we're paying bills.
Hello, yes we are. And let's get excited about that because kids young adults are able to return to school now and finish their degree.
Listen, I want to share with you all a video of some of what you're doing. You were on the news just recently about providing some scholarship dollars to a high school and providing like almost every senior an opportunity with scholarship offers. Now, Danny, I don't know if this happened when you was a student, when you came into Tennessee State, but let me tell you what your alma mater is doing today. Man, let me tell you. Matter of fact, somebody roll that footage and let's show everybody what they're doing at Tennessee State. Talking about some scholarship offers.
Breaking news from Middle College High School. Scholarships, scholarships, scholarships. We're excited as TSU has came and given our entire senior class scholarships. Let's recap our events from today.
So today we are getting to honor all of our senior class with scholarship money from Tennessee State University.
My purpose today is to provide them with scholarships. All of the students that have grade point average of 3.0 or above.
It's a blessing at the end of the day. Me and my family have been looking forward to this day for a long time. TSU is one of the top schools I wanted to go to. So it's giving me and my family that reassurance that the hard work I've been putting in these last 4 years has been worth it, and it's giving me motivation to finish my senior year strong.
93% of our seniors received a full academic scholarship along with housing and a meal plan.
It was just absolutely amazing, spectacular that young people were afforded a full scholarship. Some of them that didn't get a full scholarship got a partial scholarship. That their future first year of college is not even something they have to be concerned about at this time.
It shows their commitment to just Shelby County. It shows their commitment to making sure they have a strong partnership. It just shows their commitment to making sure they get the right in all students who are available to go into their university.
We're interested in all of the 33 high schools in Shelby County. And as a matter of fact, our goal is to visit each one of the high schools.
Wow, wow. Great things are going on right here at Middle College High School, and great things are going on across the district here at Shelby County Schools. Together we must believe, together we will achieve, together we are reimagining 901.
Did y'all see the money that this man was dropping?
Hey, it's serious business, panel. This is serious business here. And what I'm charged with is getting the money to the students in an earlier time. Too often we wait too long and our top-notch students are going elsewhere because we're fumbling and bungling with getting the money to them so they can make the professional decision. Tennessee State University is committed to getting the money to the students early so they can make professional decisions.
Listen,
not in April and May. Okay?
I'm going to let you all know that I need you in Cleveland, Ohio, November 20th. I got
Mr. Brown, do you know that my phone rings all night, sir? People are calling all night because they realize that we are serious about our commitment.
So this is, remember what, now, Dr. Smith, when I talked to you earlier today, I got witnesses now. I got Danny here, I got Danny, I got Reverend Love here, I got Monique here. Dr. Smith, as sure as I'm sitting here looking at you, I hung up the phone this morning and I called this young lady down here at the bottom of the screen. Her name is Shantae Smith. She's the president of your local alumni chapter here in Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
Shantae, Tennessee State is giving away money, and I want to make sure that y'all get some of that here in Cleveland. I need you, if you got to send Danny, your past SGA president, the 70th SGA president. If he got to drive from Chicago over to Cleveland, somebody better get here and give up some of his money, because I got some kids who got 3.0s and above who are deserving.
I got some.
Hey, I got it.
Hey, but on a serious note, let me give you my cell number so you can call me if you have.
Don't tell us the line, because everybody, this is for everybody. You don't want everybody. You don't want the whole world to see this. As a matter of fact, and Vince said he wants you to bring some of that bag that y'all, that, you know, so the same bag that Reverend Love is out here trying to make sure y'all get y'all 50 acres and a mule. Or, I'm gonna say 50 acres. But he's trying to get all what y'all supposed to get. And just so y'all know, this is what Reverend Love look like, y'all. That's Reverend Love. Real quick, so y'all can just know what we keep talking about. So you know,
we're gonna call it 540 million acres and a mule.
Come on.
He better come through with them numbers.
But listen, but all seriously though.
But don't forget my kids. I got kids with 4.0s though. I got 2 of them.
Like I said, let's ensure that everyone gets my email address and telephone number, because this is serious business. I've been charged by my president, President Glover, to give away scholarships to qualified students.
Okay, well, I got 3 of them.
In the sum of 500 to 1,000.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
And Dr. Glover was here not too long ago when the football team and the band was here with Alpha Kappa Alpha doing her thing. I ain't gonna hold you. So I need, listen, before we go, we did a lot of good time with y'all, and I love it. I want to go back around the room real quick and just share, because again, a part of this platform, like we said with FISC, is not only to raise awareness and lift up the institution, but to also encourage alumni from other HBCUs to give to your HBCU. Now, even though, now listen, y'all, don't get it twisted. School and to operate and run a school costs money. So I don't want y'all to think because Tennessee State got this kind of money that they got it going on. No. The bills still
have to be paid.
We still got to turn the lights on, just like your own house.
Please do. Okay.
Turn the lights on. We still got to run the water.
I still need a salary. My salary has to be paid. Okay.
We got to feed these children.
Absolutely.
Scholars, we got to make sure they got dormitories to stay in. We got to provide them with resources.
You're right.
So, and if I can add to this, yes, I think what's important to note is that if we want our HBCUs to compete with other colleges when it comes to faculty salaries, to be able to recruit the best faculty. I'm a TSU graduate. All right, I graduated in 1994. Like Danny, I marched in the band also at Tennessee State. And so for me, it's a personal mission to make sure that Tennessee State gets all the money from the state of Tennessee, but also that our alums give back and make sure that the school is sustained, because we have to, I think a young lady said earlier, when these corporations talk about giving to a university, they want to know what percent is your alumni giving at. And this is important for us to know. So I think it's keep pushing that message that even though we're pursuing money, that we need to have alums still give to support our institutions.
There we go. So that was the one. So you heard from the good Reverend. I'm gonna ask the other 2 gentlemen if you all want to say something about the importance of giving, please.
Gotcha. Yeah. So, well, first off, thank y'all again for providing this platform and for the good work you're doing to make sure this HBCU message is amplified. But when it comes to Tennessee State and kind of my pitch for why you should give, I mean, since Tennessee State's founding, we've always been a university that takes anybody. I don't care what economic status you fall on, what social status you fall on, and turn you into a real TSU man and a real TSU woman. And that's even exemplified in our alma mater. It clearly says, "Send for sons, more strong and valiant, send for his daughters, rising true, filled with hope and dauntless courage, molded, sane, and true." And that's all we ask for. That's all we're not asking for you to meet any qualifications. Of course there are qualifications to get in, but we're not asking you to check any extra boxes. And then if you want to look at that true philosophical sense of the Du Bois versus the Carver, George Washington Carver, that exists right there on Jefferson Street. We need the philosophers that Fisk created, the inventors that Fisk created, but we also need those agrarian folks, those folks who are studying agriculture science. We got that right on Jefferson Street. So I want to implore, this is not just going to be a TSU pitch. I want you to donate to TSU and donate to Fisk, because nowhere outside of Atlanta do you see this conglomeration of HBCUs, and we need to hold these 2 great institutions up. So I just donated $50. I would love for somebody to match me on that $50. I don't see it reflected in the update, but yeah, we should be over that 160 right now. I don't even know if that's the current one, Anthony.
All right, I'm about to say, so $160 what we raised last year. I don't know, that was a little down. That must have been a holiday week or something. I don't know what happened with that, but it was 160 in 2020. And so right now we are at, let me refresh it. Right now I got $65. Let me see if we're gonna refresh this thing. So we at $65 right now.
Okay.
Okay. So
I guess I ain't came through that. But one more thing. But one more point I want to make, since you got the Aristocrats bands, and both, Harold Love and I are both Aristocrats bands alum. I got to shout out the baddest band in the land. Like, we talk about Nashville being a music city and the legacy that was created by the Fifth Jubilee Singers, but they created that legacy. The TSU has been holding that banner, since 1946 when the Aristocrats bands first took their, first took the field for their first show. This band has performed all over the country. The first band to be televised, the first band to play for an NFL game, the first band to play on the lawn of the White House. So, I affectionately call us, we're Obama's band. Tennessee State is the only band to play on the White House during the president's administration. So, this band is known for it all. I have a video with this band. I want to make sure y'all check into them. Dr. Reginald McDonald, Dean Sexton, Larry Jenkins, Hiram Potts, they're all doing a great job of making sure they hold up the legacy that was created by Frank T. Greer back in 1946. So make sure y'all support AOB. They're going to the Rose Bowl parade in Pasadena, so they'll be representing all HBCUs, and along with other HBCUs in the Rose Bowl parade in 2022.
He said, I ain't gonna hold y'all. He said, I ain't gonna hold y'all, but let me just run down the resume.
Real quick.
Yeah, real quick. If that ain't a reason to make a donation.
He said, we're Obama's band.
Obama's band. We are Obama's band. Like, and I can hold it up too.
And he said he got facts. He got pictures.
He came with the facts, y'all. He was like, I'm just gonna drop these facts real quick on y'all. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we dropped the link in the chat. This campaign goes to Monday evening, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please share this information. Challenge your classmates, your fraternity, your sorority members, your other HBCU family and friends. Get them to support Big Blue. Okay? Give them some love. And then, if you know any students that are interested in going to Tennessee State University, please reach out to Dr. Smith and that amazing admissions and enrollment team so they can be able to proceed. If you got the right type of scores and the credentials, he may be dropping down some serious, maybe dropping it down or something. And let me shout out real quick. If you're gonna be, the 9th annual Steel City HBCU College Fair is gonna be October 21st at PNC Park, home of the Pittsburgh Pirates. So make sure if you are in that area, go check them out. And Tennessee State, Doc, you gonna be there in Pittsburgh? Is that the plan? I know you're making plans, hopefully. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Tennessee State alums. So again, thank you, Danny. Thank you, Reverend Love. Thank you, Dr. Smith, for being here and sharing some information and some great knowledge about Tennessee State University. Whoo, Monique, this has been jam-packed. We're not done yet, y'all. Don't forget, we're still giving away the movie tickets for the movie tickets for the Matter, as well as we're about to spin the wheel with Bobby Denby with HBC Hotels right after this. Don't touch that dial unless you're going to make a donation. All right, we're right back with HBCU Alumni House Party right after this.
Next, Michael Finkley.
Child, more musical artists coming your way.
Entertainer, singer, Hugh Grisby's with us. Rap artist Native Wells is here.
Next, Finkley.
Finkley Friday.
Calling all TRIO, Gear Up, JAG, and other college readiness organizations. Hello everybody, it's Finkley with the Finkley Experience. I am here to offer you information about our College Readiness Cohort Series.
This College Readiness Series includes college applications, SAT, ACT prep, scholarships, financial aid, the mental mind state, HBCU versus PWI versus technical colleges, and so much more.
You know, this is helpful because it's actually like making me change my college plan.
Really?
If you're interested, visit our website at thefinkleyexperience.com or just email us at michael@thefinkleyexperience.com. We're looking forward to working with you.
Are you interested in attending an historically black college or university? Hello, my name is Robert Mason. I'm president and founder of the Common Black College Application. Our application allows students to apply to over 50 historically black colleges and universities at the same time for only $20. HBCU graduates have been some of the most renowned individuals in their respective fields since the late 1800s. In addition to that, our faculty and staff are truly committed to your success, and they have a vested interest in seeing that you do well. That, coupled with the academic rigor and the fact that you will establish lifelong relationships, are just some of the many benefits of your attending an historically black college or university. So if you're interested in completing the Common Black College app, visit our website at commonblackcollegeapp.com to apply now. Thank you, and get educated.
The thing that drives me every day as a dad is him. Every day he's hungry for something. And there's this huge responsibility in making sure that he's a good person. I think the advice I would give is you don't need to know all the answers. It's okay to make mistakes. As long as it's coming from love, then it kind of starts to work itself out.
Hey, welcome back to the show. I appreciate you being here today. We had a jam-packed show today. OMG, but we're not done yet. We're almost done. We are almost done. Woo! Tennessee State
showed up and showed out.
But Fisk did a good job too, though.
They did. They did.
Go.
And winning the STEM, that's a powerful thing.
Come on. Woo. All right, now listen. For the past several weeks, ladies and gentlemen, we have been so blessed to work with this company, HBCUHotels.com, to offer you an opportunity to attend and win, donate, and spend to the 2021 Classics and Homecomings event. Bobby Denby is a part of it. He put this together. And listen, we had him on the show about a year ago when this was, he was still putting this all together. And then, boom, we got to the day. So for the past several weeks, for those who've been making donations to the campaign since February 1st up until 3 o'clock this afternoon, we have been providing people an opportunity to win a free night on us. Thanks to this man right here. Let's bring him on the line right now. Listen, I'm just going to jump right on in and just bring him in. What up, dog?
What's going on, man? What's up, AB? Hey, Monique, how you doing?
Hey, I get mine back.
Man, hey, my phone been blowing up every day. Emails, everybody, trying to get these hotel rooms for homecoming. and you know blocks are getting sold out. Your homecoming hotel room.
My homecoming, we like your homecoming is sold out. You like your hotel is gone.
Yeah, but the homecoming is sold out. They told him. So it's
the
like
whole hotel was gone.
Yeah.
So even if you call my name today, I still can't go.
You can still go.
You won't be at the Hard Rock Hotel.
We'll take care of you though. But it's been great, man. I appreciate you so much for this platform.
So what even brought this on to even do something like this?
Well, I've been in the hotel business for 25 years. So when I left Marriott, I started doing my own third party, which is booking church groups, things of that sort. So during the pandemic, I said I had to think of another way of making revenue because all my meetings got canceled, and I'm commission based, so nobody shows up, I make no money. So I thought about it. I said, we go to homecoming every year, and the hotels always jack the rates up. And I know this, you know, from my experience working for the hotels. So I said, let me come up with a concept that we can save some money and put the hotels on notice. Hey, I know you get a lot of revenue off the HBCUs. How much do you get back? So now I have the hotels giving some money back towards the colleges that I'm going to be doing over the course of the next 3 months once all the homecomings and classics are over with. So it's been a great response. People like the concept. I get a lot of phone calls and emails like, man, this is a great idea. So it's been very, very good, man.
Awesome sauce. I appreciate it. So we appreciate the fact that you allowed us to be a part of this initiative and part of this project and program for the past 9 weeks to be able to promote the website and the different games and the collaboration and just encouraging people to kind of say, hey, here's an incentive for taking time out of your day to make a donation to the campaign. And to also be able to support, you know, whether it's their alma mater or some other HBCU.
Right, exactly.
But supporting all HBCUs. So thank you.
And thank you. Hey, we're going to do it again next year, too. So it's not a one-time deal.
Awesome. Sauce, man. I love it. So now, you get to be with us for our final drawing. So this is for anybody, so just to let you know, for anybody who made a donation, if you donated to Texas Southern, Texas Southern, West Virginia State, Johnson C. Smith, St. Augustus University, Albany State, Fort Valley State, Savannah State, or if you made a donation to Fisk or Tennessee State as of 3 o'clock this afternoon, then you were able to be a part of this drawing that we are about to do right now. And let's see, we're going to pull up the wheel and let's see, where is it? It's right.
Monique just itching to win.
She's trying. We're going to shuffle this up real quick.
If my name not in there, I demand a recount.
Listen, Bobby, she is a sore loser.
I can tell.
She is a sore loser. Here we go.
Oh, come on.
Big money. And the winner is S. McPherson Morris.
Well, congratulations. They can win.
So what did you do right now? We will make sure we will tag her in a post along. And let me shout out again all of our other winners that we've had to have won for the past several weeks. We've had Bree Miller, Kish, Mindy Bragg, Daphne Lloyd, Edward Knox, Reggie Flood, Tundra Harper, Oscar Griffin, and again today, S. McPherson Morris. You all have been our winners for the past several weeks. We appreciate it. This is all compliments of HBCUhotels.com.
But let me tell you something that's going to happen next. So my team has come to me that we're going to do, once homecomings are over with this year, we're going to have hotels for Essence, as well as the Macy's, Cincinnati Macy's Jazz Fest in Cincinnati.
Okay, sign me up for both of those.
Yeah, and then I got Bayou Classic, and I got what is the big one in Orlando? The big one in Orlando.
Florida Classic.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Excuse me, getting old.
Well, listen.
No, you just
You can't be out here catching the cold now.
No, that's allergies in Texas.
I agree with that. It gets me. I understand.
Listen, so I want to thank again all of our guests from Tennessee State and from Fisk University for being here today and sharing some great information. Again, if you haven't made a donation, please go back and make sure you got until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find the links in the description of both of the shows, or this, the description of this show, whether you're watching it live right now, or look at Bobby. Somebody say, "I want to go to a classic." That's Vanessa in New York.
Come on, Vanessa. We're going to go to Bayou Classic.
And so we also thank all of our program partners for being with us and supporting our adventure today. Hey, go check out the Michael Finkley show this coming Friday on YouTube. It's a great show. He is now featuring an Inspire Me by me, so I get to be featured on his show. Speaking of Inspire Me, what is today's message that we want to encourage everybody with for today? I don't know, Monique.
I watched it, but I'm not gonna ruin it for nobody. But
okay, so let's go check out today's Inspire Me moment.
Hey everyone, here's what the Inspire Me moment in 60 seconds. Today's thought is: forego your anger for a moment and save yourself hundreds of days of trouble. If this pandemic has taught me anything, it is my thoughts and time are precious, and I must take value in it. It takes too much energy to be mad and angry, and I'll never get that time back. Hey, spend your days in offering hope, solution, and resolve to overcome any troubles, for they won't last always. Now go out and expect great things. And that's all I got for you today. Remember to do all the things on social media. Now, go out and make today absolutely amazing. As always, thank you for doing all the social media things, such as like, comment, follow, subscribe, and share this message on all your media platforms. Even more, hit the bell notification so you never miss a video or an upload.
There it is. Before we get up out of here, Monique, you got anything you want to share with everybody before we go?
Yes, today we had our first senior meeting with the Scholars on the Move, and I have the best seniors in the world today. Like, they was like, I already did it. Did you do your comment count? I already did it. Did you do your tracker? I already did it. So I would like to give a huge shout out to Maria Hampton and Layla White. They showed up and showed out at the meeting today.
Awesome sauce. Bobby, before we get up out of here, anything else you want to share with our viewing audience about what's going on?
Hey, just go to HBCUHotels.com and book your hotel rooms before they sell out. And once they sell out my block, the rates going to go jack high. So
they're going,
I'm telling
y'all.
you, that's what they're doing.
Oh, wow.
You don't want to miss out on this opportunity. Hey, until next time, we appreciate you joining us today. Oh, before we get up out of here, let me share with you all for the month of October. So somebody, I always put this at least once a month, at the end of the month, leading into the next month, about what schools. And everybody I don't know what's up with these schools. What's up with these schools? If you've been watching the show, if you've been watching with the group, did you know the fact that we have over 90,000 alumni in the Facebook group, HBCU Alumni United? Thanks, Vanessa. We appreciate it so very much. For the month of October, if you know any alumni from these schools, we would love to have them on the show. October 4th, we start with Morris College and Tougaloo College. October 11th, we go to Bluefield State College and Simmons College in Kentucky. October 18th, American Baptist College and Bennett College. And listen, Bennett College, whoever comes, you better have a bell and you better ring it. And October 25th, we're going to go to Oakwood University and Stillman College.
Oh.
I know, right? We're almost done with the year, y'all. We almost done. We got really one more month, because we go November with a group of schools, and December is dedicated to UNCF and the Thurgood Marshall Fund. So if you've missed any of our campaigns throughout the year, then you can give collectively to either UNCF, that supports the private HBCUs, or Thurgood Marshall, that supports the public HBCUs. That way you still have an opportunity to support all HBCUs at some form or some fashion. Hey, it's been fun, but we got to run. Until next time, shoot for the moon. If you miss, you will always be among the stars. You have been watching the HBCU Alumni House Party. I'm Anthony Brown with my co-host, Monique Robinson. Always should know that, hey, even though my HBCU is better than yours, well, that's what the songwriter says, but the songwriter also wrote, at the end of the day, we are still
family.
We'll see you later, everybody. Bye-bye.
HBCU, stand up. Like Jefferson. Hey, go. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Either from the swag or the MEAC. Come on. CIAA or the CIAC. HBCU is where the beat we compete, but we're family. From the swag, from the MEAC, CIAA or the CIAC. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better. You can be from the swag, from the MEAC, CIAA, or the CIAC. At the end of the day, we got your back because we're family. We're family. From the swag, from the MEAC, CIAA, or the CIAC.